For today's lesson, we will learn how to do composition of functions. Given f and g as functions, the composite function denoted by f circle g is defined by f circle g of x is equal to f of g of x. The process of obtaining a composite function is called function composition. Let's have example number 1. Given the functions on the left, find and simplify g circle f of x. This means we have g of f of x. So the first function that we need to write is the g, which is the square root of x plus 1. And g of f of x means we need to substitute f of x into our x. So instead of x, I will replace that with f of x and I will copy plus 1. Now, what is our f of x? Our f of x is 2x plus 1, so we will replace f of x with 2x plus 1 and copy the plus 1. Simplifying this, we now have the square root of 2x. Combining like terms, 1 plus 1, we have 2. So the answer for the g circle f is the square root of 2x plus 2. Question number 2. Find and simplify q circle f of x. Is it the same with f circle q of x? So first, let's simplify the first one. Q circle f of x is the same thing as q of f of x. So our first function is q of x. So I will write first x squared minus 2x plus 2. Now we will replace all the x with our f of x. And our f of x here is 2x plus 1. So we will have 2x plus 1 to the second power minus 2 times 2x plus 1, and then we have plus 2. The first one is the square of binomial. So when you square 2x plus 1, it's the same thing as 4x squared plus 4x plus 1. Or you can do the long method, 2x plus 1 times 2x plus 1. Now we need to distribute the negative 2, that is negative 4x minus 2, and then we will copy plus 2. Simplifying this further, we have 4x squared. 4x and negative 4x will cancel out. And negative 2 and positive 2 is also 0. So we have 4x squared plus. Now let's simplify f circle q of x. This means we need to do f of q of x. For this problem, the first function is f, so we will write down first 2x plus 1. And now, we will replace the x with x squared minus 2x plus 2, our q of x. So this is 2 times x squared minus 2x plus 2, and then we have plus 1. Doing distributive property, we have 2x squared minus 4x plus 4 plus 1. Simplifying this further, we have 2x squared minus 4x and of course plus 5. So for this question number 2, q circle f of x is not the same with f circle q of x. Question number 3. Find and simplify f circle r of x. For this question, we need to simplify f of r of x. Our first function here is 2x plus 1. And again, we need to replace the x with the r of x. And our r of x is 2x plus 1 over x minus 1. So now we have 2 times the quantity 2x plus 1 over x minus 1. And we have plus 1. Now we have to distribute the 2 to the numerator. That becomes 4x plus 2 all over x minus 1. Plus 1. Simplifying this further, the LCD is x minus 1. And we can keep the 4x plus 2. And plus 1 needs to be multiplied by x minus 1. Or that's the same thing as x minus 1 as well. Simplifying the numerator, 4x plus x is 5x. 2 minus 1 is 1. And denominator is x minus 1. So the answer is 5x plus 1 over x minus 1. Question number 4. Find and simplify f circle r of 5. This means we need to evaluate f of r of 5. So our first function is the greatest integer x plus 1. And we need to substitute r of 5 into the x. So we have the greatest integer of r of 5 plus 1. So using the r of x, we have 2 times 5 plus 1 all over 5 minus 1 plus 1. Simplifying this, we have 2 times 5 is 10, 10 plus 1 is 11, 11 over 4. And 11 over 4 is 3 3/4. Since 11 over 4 is 3.75, the answer to that is 3, because that means we need to find the highest integer that is less than or equal to 3.75. So that is 3. So 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. Now it's your turn to try out these problems. If f of x is equal to x squared plus 3x, and g of x is equal to x minus 2, find and simplify the following composite functions. Give it a try and play the video whenever you're ready for the solutions. Let's begin first with f circle g. This means we need to simplify f of g of x. Our f of x is x squared plus 3x. So now we will replace all the x with x minus 2. So we have x minus 2 to the second power plus 3 times x minus 2. Squaring the binomial x minus 2, that is x squared minus 4x plus 4. Distributing the 3, we have 3x minus 6. Now we need to combine like terms. X squared is alone. Negative 4x plus 3x is negative 1x. Plus 4 minus 6 is minus 2. So the answer is x squared minus x minus 2. Now let's simplify g circle f. This means we need to do g of f of x. In this problem, the first function is a g, so we will write down first the g of x, which is x minus 2. And then, for the x, we will replace this with our f of x. So instead of x, you will write down x squared plus 3x minus 2. And this problem is the same thing as x squared plus 3x minus 2, which is the simplest answer. Now let's do number 3, f circle f, which means we need to do f of x. Our f of x is x squared plus 3x. And we will replace the x with the same thing, x squared plus 3x. So we have x squared plus 3x to the second power plus 3 x squared plus 3x. Squaring the binomial, x squared plus 3x to the second power, x squared is x to the fourth power. X squared times 3x is 3x cubed, double it, so we have 6x cubed. 3x to the second power is 9x squared. Now we distribute the 3, so we have 3x squared plus 9x. Combining like terms, we have x to the fourth plus 6x cubed, and we can combine 9x squared plus 3x squared, which is 12x squared, and plus 9x. So this is the answer for question number 3. Question number 4. G circle G. This means we need to do g of x. Our g of x is x minus 2. And instead of x, we will replace that with x minus 2 as well. So we will have x minus 2 minus 2. And we have x minus 2 minus 2, or that is simply x minus 4. Thank you for watching, and please consider subscribing to my channel at Celzo Academy.